Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I made these delicious sourdough discard brownies. They're so fudgy and moist, and I fermented them for over 24 hours to have those amazing gut healthy benefits. We're going to start off with 1 cup of brown sugar and half a cup of sourdough discard. We are then going to add half a cup of olive oil, 2 eggs, and then you're going to whisk everything together until it is nice and smooth. You can do this with a stand mixer or a whisk. I also added half a teaspoon of vanilla extract while everything was getting mixed together. I didn't film it, but I added it. And then we're going to add 2/3 cup of cocoa powder. I didn't have much left, so I just added whatever was left over on my little can. I then added half a cup of powdered sugar and 3/4 teaspoon of salt. And then I mixed everything together gently until everything was well incorporated. I didn't use a stand mixer for this. I just used my spatula. After everything was mixed together, I added 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour. And then I mixed everything until it was just incorporated. I didn't want to overmix the flour into the batter. And then I added half a cup of milk chocolate chips. You can add whatever chocolate you prefer. Then I mixed everything together and I closed it with a plastic wrap and I put it in the refrigerator for over 24 hours. You can leave it there as long as you'd like. I wouldn't go past 2 days in my opinion, unless you want that sour taste to, come through a little bit more. But this is the consistency that I am looking for when I have my batter ready. So now that I'm ready to bake, I am going to get my 9x9 baking dish ready. I am oiling it up a little bit. That way the parchment paper can stick and stay in place as I put the batter in there. Since the batter is a little bit thicker today because it has been sitting for over 24 hours, it's a little bit on the thicker side. So when I pour it, it's a little bit harder to, get off the bowl. I go ahead and spread the batter as evenly as I can onto my tray. And then I add a few more chocolate chips right on top because why not? This is a chocolate brownie, so let's put all the chocolate we want. You don't have to do this, but I do. I like to add a few more right on the top. That way it looks pretty on the top when it gets out from baking. So I preheat my oven to 325 degrees. I baked it for 30 minutes, but if you want an extra fudgy brownie, bake it for about 27 minutes and you're going to get such a fudgy brownie. So here is what the brownie looks like once it's out of the oven. I let it cool down on the counter. I take it out of the tray. That way it doesn't dry out the batter because it'll continue cooking if it stays inside the tray. So I'm just cutting it up. You can cut it into bigger, smaller squares or whatever shape you'd like. And then this is the end result. These are so moist, they're so delicious, and they have the sourdough discard to give it those good healthy benefits that we all want. And it is so delicious. I hope you guys try this recipe. Thank you for watching today's video, and I will see you in my next one.